Alrighty. Hello everyone. Welcome to the City Crit. I'm your Dungeon Master Harna, and joining is my usual rigmarole players. Let's start off with our most sleepy member of the group, and then we'll work our way down to our most wide awake.
Do we want to just all talk in unison?
Yeah.
Hello, my name's Ryan. I had an hour nap before D&D and I'm still sleepy.
See, I
play Cyrus Revenmore, by the way. He's an orc.
I will fight you for that top spot because I've fallen asleep next to the speakers in Dragonfly.
Well, you used to fall asleep during D&D.
One time you just slowly slid out of frame over the course of an hour.
I think I woke up to 4 messages going, well, okay, we just
Will, you're getting shorter and shorter.
It will never beat fucking... in my other campaign, Sam, who fell asleep and then woke up and swore blind that he didn't, even though I was role-playing as his character for a little bit.
I'm pretty sure I did that as well. For like a 5-10 minute session.
I've definitely fallen asleep during D&D.
Yeah. I've done it in hotel rooms when I'm usually sat on a bed, which is the worst place you want to be playing D&D from.
Yep. I mean, Ryan can tell you all about that.
Ranger. On to the next sleepy person in the group, because we're not less sleepy at this point, we're just the next sleepy.
I'll go next, because I literally have diagnosed sleep apnea.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Anthony. I play Barrows Darkwolf, the Satan Rogue Fighter.
I don't care either way.
I mean, you've had a nap. I haven't had a nap today.
She hasn't had a nap yet, so... But we're going from most to least? I can't remember.
It doesn't matter.
Most to least.
I think you're next than me, I think.
Okay. Hi, I'm George. I play Atlas Moreau, the Owlin Druid. I'm allergic to caffeine, so I've been sleepy for years.
That's me then. Hi, I play Asher. It's more cleric, and I'm Mary. I'm the one who's been keeping you alive all evening. Yeah, I had coffee at like 3-ish, so I'm still running off caffeine and sugar right now.
I will point out you failed for a whole hour there.
Alive, not awake.
Not wrong.
Fair distinction.
I feel like it's never a good sign when we're like introducing ourselves as our characters. It's like, wait, no, who am I? Who are they?
Who am I?
I went to say I play Mary, and like, no, I am Mary, so I had to just keep going.
Alrighty. And does anyone remind us what happened last time?
No.
We had a little fight. Not a physical fight, but a verbal fight.
Argument. A heated discussion.
A heated discussion. Let's go with that. We had a heated discussion over the fate of our squid friend and her squidness. In the end, she is going to be a test subject, but like nothing like choppy.
Like in quarantine, essentially.
Yeah, just like a little study, study
patient zero.
We're heading to Squall because squid shit.
Barrows got some information about Squall, so we're going to Squall. We need to pick up our shuttle and ship. The other shuttle and ship, and pick up supplies for a lead room.
A lead room
for our squid friend.
In attempts to block out the other squid in her head. Her squid.
Squid? I was a squid once. They locked me in a lead room with squid.
Atlas and Cyrus had a big fight, but that's not really a useful recap because that's like every single session. It's like, who would like to do the recap? Atlas and Cyrus had a big fight.
Oh, no. Let's recap that to everyone and Atlas had a fight.
Cyrus took the brunt of it though, because nobody else would say anything.
I think that's
your wife.
I think that's the main issue of Cyrus and Alice's relationship. It's that everyone is stood there like, what the fuck is going... She shouldn't be doing this, but I'm not going to say anything. And Cyrus is like, fine, I'll say something.
Cyrus says, yeah, I'll say it.
Cyrus is the Karen of the group.
Everyone else is there like, she really shouldn't keep that chimera but we're not going to bring it up. And Cyrus is like,
Meanwhile,
what
Cyrus,
the fuck?
you can't keep that chimera!
Yes, I can!
Cyrus is literally
Vote
that
it.
fucking video I saw earlier today of the guy in Tesco in Dublin Road, and he's like, "Make this go viral! Make this go viral! This fucking ball bag here!" Like this fucking like a pews in this Tesco staff. This Tesco staff is
Yeah.
fucking Atlas.
I think Volgir just gave up once the Chimera never left the ship until it willingly left. So he's just like, whatever I say doesn't fucking matter.
Volger's like, well, clearly she's going to do whatever the fuck she wants anyway, so why would I bother talking?
He judges you silently from the corner.
One day, Cyrus will
feel
get
it.
Atlas to change her mind.
She-
One day.
She has an insight of 13. She knows when she's being judged. She just doesn't care.
Yeah, because Volgir's not hiding it. He just.
I'm just
Meanwhile, Beros is just like, I'm just here to fly the ship. I'm just here to fly the ship.
I'm just surprised because, you know, Atlas was like, my brother was like responsible for keeping me alive for like the first 20 years of my life. I'm surprised that when you met him, you weren't just like, here's your medal. Good job. Not sure how you did that. And here's a gun so you can kill yourself. You shouldn't have to live like this. Anything else important happen, or is that squid arguments?
The squid arguments,
Squall
going
arguments.
to Squall, Astra, Nightmare Field. Yeah, that's pretty
Squall
much
arguments
it.
and squall.
That's I'm renaming the last episode to that.
Squall arguments and squall.
Arguments and school.
On the upside, I try to, you know, make everything squid themes by adding SQ to the front, so if Squall does get squidified, I don't have to change anything.
Yep. Maybe it's already been squidified
Squiddle.
from the start.
You
Maybe
know,
you're a squid.
like the bird folk getting squidified is sad, but the idea of everything on the surface getting squidified is just sort of horrifying. I feel like if
so
that,
many arms.
I feel like
so
if
many
that has
squids.
happened, like Astra just kills herself immediately. She's like, no,
Astra's just like, dudes, get the shuttle ready. Why? We're leaving.
we're
Not coming
leaving.
back.
We're
ever."
flying into deep space forever.
Where's the furthest point from here?
37 eyes, 87 legs,
And 10
for some reason,
tentacles.
fucking tentacles.
He's a spider, but instead of having spider legs, he just has tentacles.
Honestly, that kind of makes him less creepy. It's kind of adorable.
A spider puss, an octopur,
But Spider Puss makes me uncomfy.
Yeah,
That-
yeah, that's what I reacted
That's
to as
approaching
well.
like Spider-Ussy, you know?
No, no.
Sean Connery in Spider Puss. It's the new James Bond movie.
It didn't do very well.
No, it didn't even pass the initial screening. Then they squidified it with Octopussy and it sold well.
Yeah. Everyone loves an Octopussy. I don't know where that is for Octopus. Has anyone ever wondered about that?
It's all one hole.
Like their butt and mouth, though?
Yep.
That's still one hole?
Yep.
Wild. I found out the birds can't get UTIs, and that makes me angry. I feel like that's unfair.
Anyway, you're all currently on board the Umbral Spear. You have assigned a little bit of a research task for your research team, which they've begun to work on now, which is effectively just researching into the biology of the illithid.
It's not the same hole.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know.
I thought it was.
I also thought it was.
Nope, they got a little secret one kind of near where they breathe.
There you go.
You know, they're like little funnel tubes. They have a little secret butthole there as well.
Fair enough. Anyway, you've got your research team working on studying both the illithid corpse, and they're also permitted to do some non-invasive research on Nendir.
As long as I'm there to supervise.
Yeah.
But we should really feed her first.
She is
I
hungry.
really feel like your version of supervision is they walk in a room and you go, too close.
No, she'll let them touch it. She's just making sure that they're not going to hurt her. She doesn't trust them. But I will say that Atlas will go probably to Beros and Volgir collectively and say whether you like it or not, we are going to need to get some kind of brain matter for Nendir to eat because she is not safe to be tested on when she's that hungry.
And on that note, I would like someone to roll me a perception check for Sunshine, please.
Oh, Sunshine.
We stopped the dumbest person on guard duty.
He might be perceptive. You don't have to be smart to be perceptive.
Sunshine has a passive perception of 11 and a +1 to his perception.
I mean, that's not bad.
I also need someone to make a wisdom saving throw on Nendir's behalf. She does have a +6 to this.
I'll roll a d20.
I will also roll a d20.
Okay, I need
and
to know
don't tell me-
who's. I need to know who's rolling for who.
I would say you asked first, so Ant rolled the first one.
Beros
so
has
the first
rolled
one
for
would be
Sunshine. So Sunshine got a 17 on his
go that way.
perception.
Let's just go that way. I don't even know what the rolls were. There we go.
While you're having this discussion, Atlas, you receive a message on your holo strap from Sunshine, and he has messaged you. He's like, just figured I should let you know this. Your friend, I think they're waking up.
Atlas will start heading down to the medical bay, but she will call behind her. I know we don't like it, but hungry.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're stopping off at port anyway to pick up supplies and materials for this lead room, so we can pick up some livestock there.
I'm sure there'll be a butcher somewhere, but the question is, it's a space station. Are they likely to actually have living animals? Or are they just going to have the cuts of the meat? Because I feel like transporting animals is a very hard thing to do.
Atlas,
Bring a delicacy and any
Really bring the brain
Atlas would have said to you, but like she didn't think it needed to be living because she was pretty sure like the other crewmate was dead when Nendir ate him. But she doesn't know, and she also doesn't know how intelligent they need to be.
This is where we find out. Like, I know subtle. I know it's been confirmed otherwise, but this is where they go, and she rejects the dead brain, and you're just like, oh no.
Ashes, they're like,
Ooh.
how dead is dead? Like, low brain activity, dying.
Do
Like,
you have any vegetable
there's a-
patients that
At
you
the-
don't want to keep anymore?
At the end of Baldur's Gate, if you squidify Karlak, she like tells you at the like reunion party how she's been surviving, and basically she is like hiding out with a hospital, and when people are like suffering and dying, they're given the choice of like a painless death, and she just comes in and is like chunk.
We don't have a hospital on our ship.
No, I just thought it was
we
interesting.
We just don't have any dying people.
The captain's right there.
The captain is not dying. But you know, if a crew member is on the way out,
Captain is dying. Actively dying.
I will probably try and put some feelers out for local livestock merchants, butchers,
any
anything of that
criminals on
sort.
death row,
Sure.
Asher's going to feel guilty about it, but might suggest organ donation places if they exist.
yeah.
Well,
Probably buy a
Hospitals
brain.
are on the list.
Astra, do you want to come?
I'll
Watch
add more to the
Nendir.
list.
Well, it was just Atlas going.
It's like the fucking thing with the vampire where he just like sticks the straw in the blood bag like it's a Capri Sun.
She doesn't want to, but she feels like she has to.
Yeah, I'll add morgues to the list as well as hospitals for any dead bodies. Maybe
Alrighty.
doing an autopsy.
They're like, we don't need this brain anymore.
Oh, and I do need one of you to roll me a D4, please.
I'll
You
roll
can
that
roll
one.
it twice because this is for your research team. This is to
I'll
see
roll
how.
the other one.
Roll it again. You want to roll low.
Huh? No,
Oh,
I
you rolled
did.
2.
And I rolled a 3
hang
and a
on.
1.
3 to 1. Perfect.
3 and a 1.
your research team are like cracking on with this research, and they seem to be making good leaps and bounds because they have a potential access to a live subject that you were able to roll twice. Any research project spending the complexity will be a dice roll, and that'll be the number of days it will take them to research. So you know for a fact that they should have answers for you, at least preliminary answers about the illithid biology, in about 24 hours.
Have we rested since last events?
Nope.
No, we've short
Nope.
rested,
Okay.
but not long rested.
Just checking.
But yeah,
Because I am like crapped out on spells. I'm okay with health, but my spells are a bit crapped out.
So
Well, my higher levels are fine. It's my lower levels that are the problem.
so Atlas and Astra are going.
Yep.
She's still
Alrighty.
tied up, right? We didn't untie. We're not that stupid.
No, she was
No.
she was cuffed and stuff, like willingly tied up.
Yeah.
But yeah, you both go in the medical bay. You see that their head is still like partially covered by this like GIF designed like helmet, and it's like pulsing with like psionic energy and things like that.
I'll tell Sunshine a good job as I come in, you know.
Thanks.
Good job on noticing she was waking up.
Yeah, I saw her arm move, and she started like mumbling a little bit. And yeah, it looks like she's just beginning to come out of unconsciousness.
How you doing, then, dear? You went a little rogue on the way back. Cyrus had to, make you lie down.
My head hurts.
That might be because it was hit by the blunt end of an axe. Or it might be because we put you in that machine. If it's not helping, we can take you out. Juno, you're ripping space and time apart with your big fat head.
I don't know. My head hurts.
Alice will turn to Astra and be like, should we try turning off the machine?
Can Astra like check her vitals and stuff? I'm sure there's like a machine or whatever hooked up to her.
Yeah, you can just have a little look. Make a medicine check.
14.
Astra, you're like looking at this, like her vitals and all. Like she seems like okay. Like she's definitely, she's not lying. She's, you know, this person is clearly, you know, suffering some level of like
Concussion.
like starvation and concussion. They're not in a good way. But you like you're not sure if the Gith device is necessarily helping them or helping you guys. Because you don't know if it's maybe like suppressing, like, you know, this is also a psionic creature. You're not sure entirely what it's doing, or, you know.
Can you still hear the voices in your head?
They are like whispers, echoes, maybe.
Try turning it off. See if they got louder or not. If nothing else, it'll
Okay.
tell us whether it's helping.
Astra will turn it off, but we'll be ready to turn it back on again as soon as.
You turn it off. Pew. It's still like over her head, so she can't like, you know, look around or see you. It's like it fully covers. It's like a solid like metal helmet with no eye holes or anything like that. So it's a, like just powers down.
Better or worse?
You can see her like neck flexing as she looks around left, looks around right. I feel like I have a headache.
Are the voices
It's probably
louder now
still-
or quieter?
They seem to be the same.
Okay. I mean, the headache might just be, you know,
It's probably a mild concussion from the axe. I'm sure that'll rattle somebody's head for a while.
Yeah.
and her head doesn't look particularly sturdy. I'm not sure how much skull they have.
If there's no change, I say turn the machine back on and keep monitoring.
Sure.
If this hurts, Nadir, you let us know, okay? Astral, turn it back on.
I don't know. It just hurts.
We're working on building you a room. Somewhere you can stay that's a bit comfier than the med bay.
Oh, okay.
And we've got a whole team working on trying to help you.
Good.
And we're trying to get you food.
Good. I'm so hungry.
Just gotta hold out until we get to the station and figure out what the hell you can eat.
Which one of you standing on my left side? That'll be you, Atlas.
Atlas.
Atlas, you are the most tasty person in this room right now.
I'll take it as a compliment. Because I'm smarter than you?
Hey, I mean, we can find out. Let me get in here. How do I taste? He like moves closer. She's like, bad. He's like, oh fuck.
Oh, well, you're safe to guard her then, I think.
Someone tell the research team that.
I could go if you want. You guys good here?
It's fine. We can just send someone down with a message.
Sure.
Yeah.
I forget there's a lot of people in this ship now.
Yeah.
I think they think that I'm someone important.
I told them you were head of security.
Oh, cool. I was when we're all scared of me.
Yeah. There is also an actual head of security because I don't trust you to do rotas, but you know.
What's a rota?
Exactly. Sunshine thinks a rota is where you rotate someone, but only a little bit, so you don't say the full word.
It's like a half rotation.
Like half a rotation.
Rotisserie chicken, but half of one.
Yeah.
Okay. I think for our own peace of mind, I'm sure there's cameras or whatever in here. Get them tied up into some sort of feed where some people can monitor her from. I know you don't like it, but I'm just thinking safety here.
I can stay here for as long as I'm not sleeping. I don't mind taking a shift with someone else.
Yeah, remember you don't want a lot of people to know.
Yeah.
Try to keep this in the hush-hush. You know, the thing we're trying to kill is literally the thing we're trying to save right now.
Astra, it might be best to just have you and me sleeping in here. If something goes wrong, we can wake the other one up. And yes, I know you don't want to sleep in the same room as her.
Okay. Still think we should let the others know just as where we're at.
You can go let them know if you like. I'll stay here.
I mean, if Ash is going to sleep here, Days will probably sleep here too, so you'll have to get more ears. She's got like big ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why she always knows when I'm bad-mouthing her.
Need to have another set of hands.
I don't want to hear about her hands.
What's wrong with her hands? Are her hands weird?
No, they're fine. And Asher said
he's not looking at you, Asher. He's looking at like Atlas, because Atlas is like, I don't want to hear about her hands. And he's like, why? like right over his head.
Asher might message in the holostrap to Beros saying that Atlas and her are monitoring the patient.
Who is awake.
Who is awake, yeah.
Okay, I'm just working out with Volga.
I love the idea of like the patient. It's like
is.
Captain Illithid. Captain Illithid. Which patient?
The one that needs monitored.
I mean,
they both need monitored.
The other one also needs monitored, so we can,
one needs monitored, one needs supervised.
Yeah.
Just being polite.
One is being monitored and one is being guarded.
Did you reply, Barros?
That's fine. I'm just working out with Vulgar what the best port is to land at to get supplies.
Yeah. Do you want me to put you back on the main map? See where you are and where you might need to go. There's also the main world anvil map if you'd rather see exactly the actual areas. I believe that you left your shuttle and the Chimera in the Vanguard system on Primus.
Get fixed up.
You left it to get upgraded for like stealth capabilities and stuff, I think. You left that on Vanguard, which is the one. It's one jump away from you guys because you can jump 2 sectors at a time, I believe, in this ship.
Did they give us a time frame on that?
I think they said like. Let me see.
It's only been what, like 2 days?
Not been that long, yeah. I think. "11 days for the Chimera and the shuttle. But it has been one rest since then. Yeah. Well, you're due a rest now, so you're basically on. You've got 9 more days for that stuff's gonna be ready, so maybe not worth going back for. If you're looking for a good port, to get supplies, I mean, you're in the Carius Nebula right now. You are literally above a capital, like a home world, like a prime world. Understandably, Tilm is maybe not where you want to go, but like...
Only some of it is squid.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Lightly squidded.
There's also the Igifall system, which is... or the Igifall planet, sorry, which is next to Kemnor, which doesn't really have much going on, but it is there.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about going back to the Umphalos anyway to rally some military support. And that would just give us pretty easy access to material and food and stuff.
Yeah, I
And
mean, you're only
maybe the
one jump
livestock.
from the Umphalos if you want to jump back that way. You would know that if you're looking... I would say, perhaps, that you would all be aware that if you're looking for things like livestock, you're more likely to find that type of thing on a home, like a planet, than the Umphalos. Like, the Elven planet is going to have, you know...
I mean, maybe
like,
we're better just taking a
farms
trip
and
down to
shit.
the Elven planet to get shit like that. We're already in the fucking sector, you know?
Yeah, well, it was more also like material to build this lead room and anything that the research team was working on.
Yeah, that will be easier to find at the Umphalos. There will be positives and negatives at both locations, so just so you can make an informed decision of where you want to go, because it might be finding things more difficult.
I think Beros will kind of put in the plan to just go back to the Umphalos, and the worst case scenario, we will just find butchers and go
Orcs.
to morgues and stuff.
The Umphalos has a lot of people. They must die sometimes.
Fair enough. You can
You know
queue
when you
up-
donate your body to science, that's what happens. It gets fed to an elephant. Science.
If you want to star shift back to the Umphalos, you can do so. It will take you about 2 hours to do that, but you can also, you know, do that over your long rest. So you can go to the Umphalos when you're bright and breezy the next day.
Yeah, probably safer for us to jump and then long rest within the Umphalos, within that system, just because obviously we don't know if the Illithid might turn up retaliation.
Well, you could start your star shift and then long rest while traveling. Is what I'm saying.
Right, yeah. Okay.
Because if you recall,
we'll,
this ship is very capable at longer distances. Kind of like the Thunderhead Tyrant, where it wasn't like you were stuck for 4 hours and they did a massive jump. You only had that whenever they did their emergency jump and that they weren't fully charged for.
all right, we'll do that then.
Sweet. So you star shift towards Uri, back towards the Omphalos, and you get your long rest in. So by the time you all wake up the next day, the star shift has ended by a good couple of hours. The engines have all spooled back down to their normal idling state, and you are just on the outskirts.
Atlas and Astra's watch passes without getting brain eaten.
I will also leave a Dragon, probably with Sunshine. On a similar thing of if he sees anything suspicious, get one of the party ASAP.
Nendir doesn't do anything to Stranger Starling. She seems to just be sleeping throughout the night.
I was really expecting you to say doesn't go berserk there, in which case I was going, that's an option.
Maybe. Yeah, you fly in towards the Omphalos. So it's been a while since I've seen this. Look, the Chimera's still there. Off to the side.
I miss you.
Who did the duck represent? I can't even fucking remember.
The duck was the giant.
Yeah, Genshi. That was him. And Hans the Minotaur.
We dropped him off quite quickly on account of not really fit in ship. But if you want to get smuggled out of jail, sometimes you gotta be slightly uncomfortable for a bit.
True.
And if you want to smuggle something into jail, you have to be very uncomfortable for a bit.
Alrighty. You guys probably will be sent to the OSEC dock level, just because you are in a military vessel. So you dock at OSEC, in the eye of the Omphalos. What would you like to do? Where would you like to go?
Contact butchers, morgues.
Yeah, I mean, if one of you wants to just go out and start trying to acquire things like brains, I would need an investigation check to see if
Atlas is not going. Atlas is not going to leave because guarding the Illithid, but she will heavily encourage someone to go get brain.
I guess that as
Physical
the
brain. Don't.
Said, that would be my job. So I will go out. I will. If Beros looks busy, I will grab a Cyrus if he's not already busy.
Beros will be going to meet with the Admiral.
He's not doing very much, so he'll come somewhat reluctantly.
The idea of Volgir getting ready to leave, putting on his jacket, gotta go get fucking brains for the fucking Illithid that Atlas fucking wants the fucking.
Yeah.
Cyrus walks into the room, turns around, walks out. It's like, Cyrus, you can come with me. Fuck.
Yeah, that's how that worked. I think that's the best way of doing it. Yeah. Because we're both probably just begrudgingly going along. I will make an investigation
Leave
check.
and Volgir's it's your wife fucking things up. It's god damn it.
You think I have any control over that woman?
I'll take that.
You can roll with advantage because I am proficient.
Oh. Well, that was a 19, so let's see if it's
20 fish. 20 fish. Yay! You find Bill's big old brains.
Yeah, basically.
Volgir,
You find Sweetie Todd.
You do find in the commercial level that there is a vendor who is basically like a meat vendor, and they sell meats from lots of different locales, lots of different homeworlds, very much taking that taste of home kind of vibe. you go down, you have a little chat with this guy. He's quite a charming individual. The guy who like runs this place, like very, very friendly. You know, like clearly must have a lot of regulars. He's got a very good rapport about him. He's like this, like he's probably like this big like gif, this big hippo man, and he's got this big butcher's cleaver, this big like spattered like fucking like butcher's apron on. But he's very like, oh yes, of course. And, well, I have some lovely, you know, we got those great. They're kind of like chicken for dwarves. I think you call them like rockbird or something, or something like that. I've got a good load of those just in from over by Mond Way. If you're interested, I always say it's good to get a little taste of home. But anyway, you're looking for brains, yes?
Yes.
Well, you're quite lucky because I do a lot of the butchery myself, and I quite like making sure one of my products is fresh, so I tend to do, unlike most people here who normally just order in cuts and things like that that are transported and, you know, vac sealed or freeze dried or dehydrated, things like that. I pay a little more premium, get them frozen in, they arrive fresh, I defrost them, and then I butcher, as you would. However, I can't say, despite my biggest appeal to most people, a lot of people generally don't really like eating brain. Some of them do, sure, but not on like the quantity that I sell things like, you know, rock chicken wings, or you know, like rock burgers.
One of the unfavorable jobs of the of myself is to find the things that are a taste of home, as you said, for certain people, and we have a certain member of the crew who seems to be
fond of brain.
Fond of the taste of brain once it's cooked in a certain way. I don't know. They seem to.
I'm not here to
really
yuck
want to know
anyone's yum. If that's what they like, that's what they like, and more power to them. And honestly, it's a perfectly good bit of meat, full of protein. It's good for you. Just people get a little bit weird about it. I've tried it myself. Fine. Wouldn't rush to have it again. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right. Well, look. I have literally, you know, you've come quite early in the day. Most of my shipments are only just arriving. If you come back around lunchtime, I'll have done my butchering. I normally just throw out a lot of the offal, as it were. I'll set aside the brains for you if you want. Do you have a rough quantity of what you might need? I'm just going to give them to you for free. I can't sell them in this quantity.
As many as you have.
Sure thing.
We are
happy to see it used.
My next stop is something to freeze them.
So that's it. They do come frozen, so if you refreeze them, there is a chance you might get like food poisoning, or they also will have a slightly different texture. So with the freeze crystals in the actual brain matter, because it is mainly water in a sense, they get quite big. So 1 defrosting you can normally get away with. 2 defrosting, it might be a little bit weird texture, and I mean that it's already a weird texture.
I mean,
you ever had a hot milkshake?
Yes.
Kind of what it tastes like, honestly.
It sounds like it's
texturally
a certain type of dip. But anyway, yes. What we might do is we might trial with one. Would you have one ready in the next hour or so?
I mean, maybe, if you hang on, and he just goes in the back, and you hear what
comes out with head.
He just comes out with what looks like a goat's head. There you go.
I will. Do you have a bag for this? Sorry, something that may not stain my bag.
Oh yes, hang on.
Uptick, like a what do you call
a
them?
big
Doggy
Tupperware.
bags?
Yeah, a bag to go.
He like gets a big roll of butcher's paper, chops it up, wraps it up tightly. Like he ties it like a little bit of twine.
Yeah. That's fine.
It has like and he even puts like a little like a little like artisan like little like label on it. And it's like taste of home butchers, just like Mama used to make. Like he hands it to you, and like, it's like, you know, and you can see the brown butcher paper on the outside, like you can see like the black congealing like, liquid on the inside of this unhung defrosting like head.
I feel like you're gonna get it back to the ship, and Barros is gonna be like, "Why'd you get a goat head? That feels like a threat."
The Barros will not see it. It will probably be gone straight to. Should we go see if we can hunt down maybe a small icebox or chest? I think it might be worth it. I mean, worst case, if
definitely
we
some form of cryo storage.
Well,
would
my
be
idea
preferable.
is like the thing we had in the Chimera, but smaller, like the bigger chest one that we hid the dwarf was in.
So you want a chest freezer that's actually a chest freezer, not a walk-in freezer.
So my idea here is we do that, and then if we go to a planet and there happens to be dead animals, chop head off, freeze it once.
We need a proof that she can actually eat dead brain matter.
Hence the goat head.
Yeah, so let's.
Should we go back to the ship, test
We'll
it,
go
and
back
then
to
come
the
back
ship
out?
before we try
Yeah,
getting things that we may not need.
let's do that then. We'll go back to the ship then,
Head back to
and
the ship.
we will go straight to the
Straight to the medical bay.
yeah.
Yep.
Trying to avoid people.
Yeah,
A little bit.
but it's in my bag of holding, so
Okay,
it won't
that's fine.
arouse any suspicions. It's just I didn't want to, even though he knows it's some void thing. He's like, still doesn't want brain matter inside his void.
I love the idea of you like walking past a crewmate and they're like, "Got yourself a little snack?" It's like, what?
Just sees the sticker from the butcher's hanging on the side of a bag that's got caught as it's gone in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
head
we'll get
to
to the
the
medical
med
bay.
bay. You see Atlas is still here. I don't know if Astra still is.
If a dragon should be on the floor, like sat there as well.
I like the idea that Atlas is just like calmly sitting in a chair next to Nandir, and Astra's just like pacing the room in circles.
No,
She's like, I hate
Astra's
it.
probably-
I hate this.
in the corner, flicking through a book that she has, basically trying to figure out what spells she can have in the back pocket to time out Nandir if she needs to.
What makes psionic creature go nappy nap fastest?
I think the only thing she could get is feign death, but that's a ritual one.
And it requires them to be willing.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
And
of
dear,
women
do you want to
spells.
go for a nap? No. Please say
Please,
yes.
Nandir. Please, nap time.
You just go right. You have two options. You go nappy nap via magic,
Or
we
you
bring
go
Cyrus in.
nappy nap via axe.
Cyrus.
You get the good ASMR or the used to be ASMR. Which do you want?
So we'll walk in.
Atlas will look up as you
I will
walk
look
in.
at-
A dragon also
will-
looks up, sniffing the air like a dog.
I will look at
Something's
Dragon
wrong.
if he's if he looks like he's like a soldier on salute. I'll just go make a mental note to go buy him like a toy gun and a cap later.
Even Sunshine's
walk
probably
up
like
to-
sniffs the air a little bit. It's like, you guys get something dead? Something smells dead.
Yeah.
I will go over to Atlas and just pull out the butcher's bag and go, for testing, I ain't going over there, so here you go. And I will retreat back to the other side of the room.
Yeah, you're pretty smart. Probably best.
I will also probably... do you know what? I'm also going to cast protection from evil
She
and
glances
good.
at Cyrus but doesn't say anything.
That just protects a brain from being brained. It doesn't protect you from being.
Charmed or frightened.
It makes him feel better.
It makes me feel better, so he will cast it on himself.
All right, well, we got to take this helmet off. Astra, you mind?
That whole point of him taking that feat was to make
Okay.
himself feel better. So I am going to use it in that way. If he realizes it doesn't work, he is going to cry.
It gives him a little like security. It's his security blanket. That's his emotional support spell.
It's giving me the vibe of, I don't know if it's in a movie, but there's giant monster outside of the window and the guy just locks the car door. Like, that's the vibe it's giving me. It's like, ah yes, that will help you.
Yeah, it's like Bigfoot's outside the car. Lock car door. Picks up car.
I know it's not Jurassic Park, but it does give the vibes of like, you know, giant eye in the window, like. Deet, deet.
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting, but I can't think of the movie that it's from.
But anyway,
Yeah,
yes.
Astra will go and probably power down the machine, but also do the press to release, which I imagine there is.
The helmet,
Yeah,
very like lifts up and back and away, and you see that they like slowly like lift their head up and look around.
You can go, Astra, if you are squeamish.
I'm squeamish, but I'm staying.
Okay. And there, we might have something for you to eat,
Good.
depending on what you can eat.
Yeah.
We're still working that out. And Atlas will, you know, start unwrapping the butcher
Yeah.
paper.
See, she like looks at it. And she like all like lifts her hands up. She's still like to take it from you.
She'll hand it over.
See, she like takes it, and her tentacles like all the way around the back, hold it steady, and then you just hear a, and then you hear a slow, and then you hear like a
Astra grabs
slurping
her
noise.
earphones and like,
Nope, 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 nope.
Yeah, it almost sounds like a like mechanical like, dunk, and then like you hear like a, and then just like as if literally someone slurping up a milkshake, like.
Astra will look on Ivy the same way ever again, just like, nah.
Yeah, bad.
But as that is said, Volgir will say to Atlas, just like, you're responsible for getting rid of that, whatever's left of it. I'm not touching it now. I will get you the new heads, but not dealing with the aftermath of that.
That's all right.
I'm sure there's a trash compactor
Astra puts the
somewhere.
biohazard bin, just like, nah.
That might
Astra
start stinking in
passing
a
the
couple hours.
biohazard bin at the same time she's grabbing a waste paper basket in case she throws up.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
You then hear the like the tentacles like popping off, and then just like of, like the head
Alice will try and catch that so it doesn't send, you know, goat juice everywhere.
catch it in the bin, in the waste bin.
Any good?
You see, she like rubs her tummy and then like rubs her head, and it's like, man, I still have a headache, but at least there's something in my stomach. I feel like I have I feel like my head is hungry. Does that make sense?
That's probably some kind of psionic energy you need.
I don't know.
But I don't know how to feed you psionic energy.
Well, we can go and look for live animals and see if there's any on the Amphalos.
Worth a try. Have we contacted OSEC about...
Barros is currently meeting with them, I think.
I was going to say about, I don't know if they have capital punishment here, but...
Oh, no, that's not what Barros is doing. Well, we could try that. I mean, we're gonna be here for a day or so, probably.
I don't love it, but, you know, if people are doomed to die anyway... Doesn't make much difference what happens to them.
Coming, Vulgar.
Fine.
We'll be back. Probably.
We'll be here.
Do
Probably.
we have to come back?
Maybe.
Oh, Nender, what do we gotta do with you, huh?
I'm hoping make me not a squid anymore.
Do our best.
And she's like sitting on the bed now, but she's kind of like, you know, like just sitting, like hanging her head, like looking around. And
Did the machine help at all? Like even put a band-aid?
I don't know. Maybe if those things were around, it would have acted as a barrier a little bit. Yeah. Barros, what do you
there's something you could feed off without killing it.
I'm going to attempt to make an appointment with Commodore Grizzlebeard Thunderhoof.
I don't know. I let her outside like 2 minutes ago. I can go see again, but
She is a dick. Okay. Yes, you want to go to the. You want to go to where the Gith are. They are primarily based. They're primarily based on the Vlaakith disk, along with the Gith. Because I hate myself when I put the Gith and the GIF next to each other.
Barris will definitely get confused between the two and go around in circles, being like, "Is this where I come to meet the GIF?"
Yes, the GIF. Just this way. And like a GIF leads you in, you fill the paperwork, and it's like, and then like you finally meet them, and they're like, and you're like, I can tell just by looking at you that you were expecting a hippopotamus to come out of that door. Across the square. You walk away from one side of the street where it's all like this, like, you know, like big, like long, elongated architecture, like huge, big, like golden trimmed, like stuff. And you get to the other side, and it's like you've walked into like the Industrial Revolution. There's like big chimney smokestacks, like fucking plugging away, big red brick buildings. And like you're like, how did I not notice this before? And it's like a giant, like it's like a statue of a Gith, but he's riding on top of a tank with like a flag, like just like like outside the embassy. And you go in, and there's like Gith behind the counter. He's like, "Oh, hello there. How can I help you? You're not a Gith. Most people who come here are Gith. Can I help you? Are you lost?
No.
Are you looking for the Gith embassy? It's across the road. This happens all the time.
No. I'm looking to speak to Commodore Grizzlebeard Thunderwolf. My name is Captain Barris Darkhoof of the Umbral Sphere. I'm currently on a military mission and wish to speak to him about military briefings.
Very good. Well, sir. There's a little bit of a queue to meet with the Commodore, but I could certainly see. We could have you scheduled in to meet him. If you want to join the standard queue, probably in about 2 days' time. He's got a slot around lunchtime. He does take emergency appointments, though, if it is quite desperate. However, there's a bit of a tradition, if that is the case.
I mean, it would involve a little bit of fighting, if that would help me get onto the emergency queue.
Oh, perfect. Yes, no, that sounds just right. 1 moment, please. He presses a button. Commodore, and like the speaker, like getting across the whole like embassy. Commodore, there's a gentleman here. What's your name, sir?
Barros Darkov.
Barros Darkov here, sir. He's enacting the emergency protocol. And we're down in reception. I'll just assume you're on the way. He'll probably be coming.
Just hear thumping from halfway across.
3 minutes go past, and the doors get slammed open. You see this big, like, hippopotamus man comes marching through. He's like, right, which one of you is Barros Darkov?
That would be me, sir.
You, sat here. let's go. And he points to this, like, large set of double doors he just bars through. With me, come on.
Okay, I'll follow him.
He leads you out into a little, like, courtyard, like, which is surrounded by all sides by the embassy. He goes to the middle of the courtyard where this is a little, there's almost like a cross shaped like path that intersects it, and in the middle there's a there's a gift standing there, and he goes like, all right, Henry, please prepare the dueling pistols. And you see he opens a little box, he pulls out a dueling pistol, he like cleans it, checks it, looks at the barrel, inspects it, he loads it with a shot, and then he does the same for the other one, and then he goes, well, you do have a choice. I personally much prefer the dueling pistol, however, you do get to choose your weapon, sir.
I'll happily take the dueling pistol.
Marvelous! And you see they both offer you one. All right, Henry, go stand over there. And then, like, Henry starts, like, walking back. He's like, how good a shot are you?
I'm a pretty decent shot. Henry,
far end of the courtyard. And Henry, like, steps all the way back, like, little more. Little more. Is it okay, sir? Yeah, that's good. Okay, now place the apple on your head. And Henry reluctantly places an apple on his head. Henry is standing about 100 foot away.
Okay.
You want my attention so badly? Press this. And he just points the gun. He just fires towards Henry. And the apple just explodes. And he's like, good job, Henry. You didn't even flinch. I'm getting better, sir. I can see that. Get the second apple. And he puts it on his head. Please don't miss, sir.
I've got a blaster. Do you just want me to use that?
Just use the blaster as your stats, yeah. It's just your aiming and firing. 15. You aim like a little bit high, just to like, you're not really sure like the drop on this pistol. Like, you know, you're used to like, you know, an actual like blaster which doesn't have any drop off. So you're a little bit high, so you like split the apple like in half. Like the bullet like just rips the top half of it off, and it spins and falls on his head. And the Commodore slaps you on the back real fucking hard, and you hear like your spine like oh, like the best back cracking you've had in a while. It's like, good shot, old sir. Right, you have my attention. Henry, come reload the guns. What is it I can do for you? And Henry comes back over. Thank you for not missing, sir. And he starts reloading the guns.
So, I don't know if you know, but I'm the captain of the Umbral Sphere. We're currently on a diplomatic... we're currently on a research mission for the Alephid, as we discussed in the council meeting. However, it has come to our attention through information gathered while on this research trip that there is a potential invasion of Squall, and I was hoping that you mentioned that in the meeting that you had your fleet armed and ready, that we could potentially have you head over to Score and basically fight any fucker that tries taking the planet.
Oh, that is quite a difficult ask of me. You were at the meeting when we had those discussions and plans were put in place.
Yes.
If you recall, unfortunately, the Amalgamate has agreed to fall back and defend and secure first Uri around the Omphalos and then slowly reclaim our own territory, sector by sector. Most of my fleet are currently tied up in that operation. I did have a fleet ready to go before then, but I have since had to disband them slightly. I could offer you a ship. I think one ship could go missing without anyone noticing. Other than that, I would have to probably get involved with the rest of my associates and propose this.
Well, time is of the essence. We believe that this information...
Henry's just handing you a gun, by the way, like silently just...
Yeah.
He takes it as well.
About 10 days old, So ideally, we would need to get a ship there now. Simply that we don't want a repeat of the Thunderhead Tyrant, where we were a little bit taken by surprise.
Indeed. As he fires down towards Henry. The bullet again, just like, smashes through the apple. Good one, Henry. Second apple, Henry.
I think a ship would be good, just in case we do encounter it. We believe that they want to convert the squad toxins into basically an Elifid making machine. They want to use it as a prison to hasten the transformation of Elifid. If they seize control of the planet, then God knows what they will be capable of.
That sounds jolly fucking rotten, if you ask me.
But a ship would be good. I'll aim the gun. Yep. I will fire. Oof, 13.
You get a bit more confident. You lower the gun down a little bit. You kneel the apple, but you you just hear Henry ducks a little bit. It's like, Henry, you're not supposed to move. Sorry, sir. I just felt like that might have hit me in the forehead if I wasn't ducking. No, Henry. Bad boy. Stay still. You're ruining the game. But sir, the last 4 people. Shut up about the last 4 people. Yes, sir. Of course. And he comes back over, takes the guns off, he starts reloading them.
Meanwhile, the other group collecting the last 4 people from the morgue.
And he's like, well, I could send the Thunderhead Tyrant with you. Be sure kind of familiar with their operation. You also robbed them of a few of their key members. They're not as effective as they used to be, but they hold their own.
All right. I appreciate it. Who would I contact? Who is the current captain?
Should still be the admiral in charge of that.
Oh yes, of course. Hopefully he has found a replacement butler. I did steal.
Yes, you did.
My second.
It's fine. I believe he.
Feelings.
You go there. He's like, fuck, am I helping you, you butler thief?
He loves a fight, though.
High Admiral Bragas von Tuskenbane is a interesting fellow, but I do not believe he holds much of a grudge.
I will bring him some of his favorite pastries.
I'm sure he would agree with that. Perfect. Well, they are currently based over at the actually based over at the main docks. If you head there, they're just outside of it. They're doing ship searches. As the ship comes in, they're overseeing that. So you head down to the eye dock level. You'll probably find a shuttle out to them fairly easy.
Right. If that is all, then do you mind if I go first?
Go ahead, sir.
12.
Very fucking close. And then he's like, all right, Jeffrey, enough playing around. It's grape time. Grape. Don't move. He shoots Jeffrey clean in the face. Blood up the wall, splattered everywhere. Well, shit.
Quick, scoop up that brain.
I think it's a little too much mulchy for.
I'll leave you to call someone to clean this mess. It's been
good.
lovely.
Henry the Fifth. Starts clapping.
I hope they get paid well, but I feel like they don't.
And you leave, and when he gets, he's like, first of all, reload these guns. Second of all, you're going to clean up that mess over there while I shoot you with them. Yes, sir, of course, sir. Thank you, sir, for the opportunity. I'm so glad to be here.
We hire a few of those guys just to be Brians.
And Barrows, you leave the strange goings on at the GIF embassy on the Ampharos.
I'm just saying, if one of us were the Gith, we'd be like, let us just get some servant boys for brains. No big.
But yeah, you start heading back. You also know, Barroth, you could probably just heal the Thunderhead Tyrant pretty easily.
Yeah, I think Barroth would go in person.
Yeah, you head at the eye doc level.
Pastry shop to see if they've got any more celestial dip after the incident.
The incident.
I think you bought him out.
Toast.
Pretty sure you bought him out.
He might have.
Yeah, but
acquired
it's been like a week. Maybe
It's been
maybe
a couple of weeks. Yeah. You head back down again. Unfortunately, terribly sorry. It's quite a hard thing to get a hold of. No one's come through that way. If you're going out that direction, if you're going that way, you want to get some, bring it back to me. More the merrier. Yeah, I'm with you all out. But he does sort you out a few pastries.
Yeah, I'll take a look. Yeah, I don't eat all 3 containers at once. It was quite an incident.
Right. Do you need the Heimlich maneuver? Are you positive? It sounds like you're still choking. Pause D&D until you're okay.
I'm good, just keep playing.
Okay.
If I die, I die.
You were actively still choking while saying, I'm good.
I inhaled balsamic vinegar. It's Bernie.
Lungs are very Italian.
So Italian.
But yeah, Barrosh, you head down to the eye doc level. You get a shuttle out to the Thundered Tyrant. With PHP probably set you back no more than like 30 chits or something like that. Yeah, you reached the Thunderhead Tyrant, and I imagine that the High Admiral will probably come greet you down like the docks, like the hangar wing.
Yeah.
Good to see you again, Barrosh. How are you?
I'm good. I brought you pastries. I know that you're a fan. Also a little as an apology for stealing your second.
That's fine. Quibble Snort was a little bit of an asshole sometimes anyway, and I couldn't do much about him. He was protected of some sort by some Fey pact and shit. But you did. I more miss Finn Ross. How is he serving you?
He's doing well. He's good at his job.
He knows his shit around an energy matrix, I'll tell you that much. But of course, yes. And what is it I can help you with?
So, I've been in touch. I had a meeting this morning with the Commodore about our current mission. Quite an interesting tradition to shoot at servant boys holding fruit.
You triggered the emergency protocol.
I was not waiting 2 days.
Fair enough. Well, I'm sure
well,
Henry II will have bombed admirably.
Oh no, he's on like Henry V.
Oh really? After that, he switches on to like a different name. He just picks them. I don't know if it's alphabetical or no.
I think it's just whoever is available.
Probably.
I don't even know if that's their real name.
I don't think it is, honestly. I don't even know what they've done. I think that they might be criminals. It's hard to tell. They might be his bastard children, honestly.
Honestly, it would
In
not surprise me.
Victorian times, all butlers were known as John. So you didn't
Next
have to
time we
learn
come
their
back to the Amphalos, all of them are called like Larry.
William! He's panicking. He's panicking.
He has agreed.
He's coming for you, Will.
A big hippo's gonna shoot you.
If you were so obliged.
Tommy gets this at my head.
If you're so obliged, we would love to have your assistance as our security to Squaw. There is an imperative mission there involving the Illithid, which requires a little bit of a heavy security. We believe that the Illithid will be trying to seize control of Squaw to turn it into some kind of biological prison that converts their prisoners into Illithid. We don't know how many ships are there or what an invasion plan from them would look like. But we would feel a lot better with the Thunderhead Tyrant at our back.
I would let you do this alone. That would be a suicide mission. At the very least, we can cover each other while we charge up to get the fuck out of there. But if you do recall, there was an awful lot of those ships, and they did do quite a lot of damage when they got in close.
I'm hoping that the attacking force of the Illithid, they don't tend to do things too loud, not when planets are involved. So we're hoping that maybe they only send a few. We also know how they communicate now, so if we can get onto the ship and destroy that, then maybe they can't call for backup.
Marvelous. Yes, that would be most helpful. I suppose it depends what we're up against. Maybe before they launched such an attack because they knew they'd already been found out. Kind of like trying to... No witnesses, I suppose. We throw everything we've got at it. It's still technically a stealth mission if everyone who saw and heard you is dead.
Yeah, the information was seized through tablets through translation that were found on a crashed ship over in Tilm. We don't believe anyone has seen these, and we only recently destroyed the active cell that was monitoring that planet.
Well, let's hope that it is a good lead. I'll happily give you the passport you need. Are we planning on traveling through Draconid space? Squall is in the celestial reaches, if I'm correct.
I believe there is a potential that we could avoid it if we were to head to the frontier section and jump to Nulla Major. As long as both ships have the capacity to jump 4 districts at a time.
Well, the Thunderhead Tyrant is quite a big destroyer, but we can jump pretty far at once.
Would Beros know, while jumping, do you technically, would you be detectable by scanners while jumping through a district?
Probably, but it'd be more of it wouldn't be like it'd be very difficult to intercept something going that fast. They would have to follow you to your final destination and catch up with you there.
Yeah.
Kind of like, it's very much like if you're going that quick, it's like getting caught by a speed camera versus, like getting pulled over. Like, no one's going to stop you. Like, it's probably more like, they know where you're going and what, roughly like that. They might work your trajectory and where you're going and maybe try to interdict you to the other end,
Out of curiosity, when jumping, how do you count? Could you jump 2 lines straight and then go sideways, or do you have to travel in straight lines?
If you are committing to a jump, you have to travel in straight lines, generally.
This doesn't count. That's not 3?
No.
Damn.
Basically, you would have to move through... I say straight lines is easier, but if you imagine, if you just break it down very simply to jumps, it would be 1, 2... You could argue that is 3 at a push. Can be attempted, but it does require a navigation check to alter course mid-shift, basically. And there's a chance it might go wrong, and you keep going.
B.
So you're always better making a direct jump, but yeah, cutting through the middle of a sector wouldn't be seen as, you know.
It's not unheard of, but it's rarely done.
Yeah, most times you tend like, you know, line yourself up and just go, you know, like a straight line as possible, and you go through 1, 2, you know, like, you know, you jump pretty far. You could argue that is fine, you know, but it does require navigation to be successful, otherwise you may get locked in. And if you kind of look at how, like, if you look at how Amalgamate Space is, like, it's almost perfectly set up for that kind of, like, straight line jumps, like, you know, to accommodate that. Even, like, this bridge here is 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, it's all factored into how their ships travel. Like that.
Okay, just looking for loopholes.
Sorry. But yeah,
I think if we were to head to the frontier and do a direct jump, we would cross through Draconid space, but only in jumps. And I think, to be honest, they're probably a little bit too busy.
fair enough. Well, we should be able to make such a jump. How big a jump can your ship make?
Is it 4? Or is it only 3?
Thunderhead Tyrant
anybody
is
remembers.
a dreadnought, and it can shift 4 at a time. As for the Umbral Spear, it is a specialized destroyer class, which means it's a lot smaller. But I can't remember what I told you can star shift. I can't remember if it's different or not from that.
I think it's 3.
It might be
from
3.
Off the top of my head.
I think it's 1 extra. Someone can go back to an old video when I first introduced it, and they can, you know, prove me wrong.
I'm checking my notes. I think 3 sounds about right.
Yeah, I've got in my notes here. It can star shift 3 sectors at once. So. If you had a good navigator and they positioned your jump properly, you could arguably go 1, 2.
That's why I was trying to like get it down to 3. I was like, can we squeeze this?
It's like,
Hard.
Skip it.
But it very much depends on navigation.
Tell you what, fuck it. For the sake of ease, don't think about it too much. Yes, you can move diagonally. It's 3 sectors. Otherwise, you're going to be playing fucking, like, Warhammer. My roller's actually hitting this bit of a wall here, so I've got half cover because the roller's impacting the wall. You could move an extra inch and get it, but you know, it's not a straight shot. Playing fucking angles. Fuck that shit. Basic math and counting. Hope you all feel called out right now.
It shouldn't be a problem. We can make that jump. So
Perfect.
if do you need time to set up? Do you have current orders to?
We're just stopping vessels coming through, searching, scanning, and processing the crew with detect good and evil. As per instruction.
Alright.
I would need time to probably send a few of the members of that border patrol team back to the Umvala, just so they're not coming with us. They're probably more needed here.
That's fine. Roughly, how long do you think you need?
Give us we could be good to go by tomorrow morning, I suppose. Get a rest here tonight. Make sure I have all my men accounted for and none on shore leave.
All right, tomorrow morning it is. I will have a ping sent in the morning.
Perfect.
All right, if there's nothing else, enjoy the pastries. I will get back to my ship, make sure we're ready.
Perfect. My ship is a little bit faster than yours. I can get there in about 2 days. I think you're probably maybe about the same, unless you're putting a ship to the metal. At least where you are planning on making this jump from.
Right. I'll see if we can leave tonight.
You know.
Just make it so that we're either already there or arrive at the same time.
I think if you can jump 3 sectors at a time, you can get there also in 2 days. But more if you, I think more you might be needing to definitely be leaving tomorrow. But it means that in theory you could leave tonight if you wanted, and I could meet you sooner, potentially. For the sake of a day, might not make much difference.
Right. I'll ping you if we're ready tonight. We'll leave. I'll send over Hale. But we're collecting supplies. That might take a little bit of time.
Yes.
We're getting some specialized research equipment.
Certainly. Well, you'll probably reach the ship's AI if that's the case. Just let him know.
Of course.
Well, good to see you again, Barros, and I will surely see you soon.
You will. And Burroughs will head back to the ship.
Yeah, shuttle back. Vroom. Anything that the rest of you would like to do in this time? You all kind of had a little bit of a scene with
More brains.
Morgue or prison.
Sure. Where do you want to go first? More about the prison.
Prison probably first, because the more we know that she can eat dead brains, so the morgue is like
guaranteed.
Guaranteed, but this might give us more juice.
But yeah, we'll also make a pit stop on the way back to the meat vendor. I will probably also try and buy any ship supplies to make him actually worth his while giving us all these brains.
Yeah, he'll probably appreciate that.
Appreciate some trading and whatnot if they can top up any supplies, because we have been on the go for what is it, 3 or 4 days?
Yeah.
We only had 3 more supplies left, so we needed 3 more. Kind of give him some.
Yes, you head to what was that? You head to basically an area where bodies are kept after they have been deceased, probably local medical center, something like that. And you inquire what to the receptionist.
Hi there.
Hi.
How's it going?
Not so bad.
Good. So you probably haven't anyone died then. Most people come here sad.
What?
I said you probably haven't had anyone die. Most people come here are sad. Because they've got identify a corpse. You here to identify a corpse?
No.
Okay.
Are there this is gonna sound very strange.
Yeah.
But Cyrus turned to Beryl, Volgir, and be like, how much of the illicit are common knowledge? Because we can't. How are we meant to explain this?
So have you? We are currently doing some research, military research on a vessel, and we are currently in the requirement for some research material, and we were hoping you would be able to assist us. We're currently
you one of them there scientists in that?
Yeah, we've got a research team. I'm not actually one of the scientists. We've got a team of them on the ship. I'm just here procuring their equipment and their research material. They're in the need for any donated bodies, potentially organs. We're looking kind of heads and kind of upper bodies. If there's anything that could give us if there's anything you might be able to donate to us.
Make me a persuasion check, Volkir.
I thought you had a way of wording that, because I was like, I don't fucking know what to say here.
Do you have any brain that we can feed friend? Feed friend your brains.
It's reason why I didn't say brain. I said brain and upper body. So it kind of
If
I end up
you
with
didn't say bread. You were
body.
like head. You're like head, upper body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
So
a brain in
of-
there. Hopefully.
I'm rolling it tonight.
Oh. I mean, yeah, I guess if you look at that kind of thing,
I mean, good thing there people come here after all sorts of weird things, and I think they just want to, like, fuck the bodies or something the way they get on. But if you're only asking for the head, you probably don't want them to do that. I suppose. Never mind. Yeah, we could probably sort you out for some of those. Let me
probably
see.
look slightly horrified at that comment.
Yeah. So there's two who haven't been claimed in over a week, and they've been taking up some freezer space. So there's an elf. She unfortunately died. Get a heart attack. But no one's claimed her. Quite young too, only like 500 and something.
Why is this person giving me Steven from Moon Knight vibes?
I don't know who that is.
Moon Knight?
No fucking idea.
Okay.
And the other one I've got for you, they're a dwarf like yourself. Maybe you should identify them. They might be your cousin or something.
Volga will double check this before fucking like.
They're a lot more pale than you are, though. They're not as grey, unless that's like some kind of birth defect. No offense.
This bitch is just roasting you.
Thank God Cyrus is not.
She gives me brains and keeps our illustrious brain-eating crewmate away from Volga. He will take the insult and just he unlike the ones that Cyrus insulted.
As you're like having this discussion, two guys come in like with a stretcher, like a thing dripped over it, and she goes over with like a pen, like lifts it up, like, oh, there's another one just come in. They're a GIF. Probably I was like middle-aged or so. You said you needed the body, like the upper half of the body. Upper half of the body's totally fine by the looks of it, but the head's very gone.
Very gone.
Would that be a problem?
As opposed to slightly gone.
I do believe the research team needs some brain matter intact.
Oh, there's definitely brain matter. It's kind of like spread out a little bit, but it's here. Someone's conveniently swept it up into a little dustpan and left that there too. Do they like jigsaw puzzles?
I'm not too sure.
All right, well, we'll put this one in the freezer. You can think about it. I don't think anyone's coming to claim him.
Well,
he looks like Henry, if you ask me. You know what done. All right, send him through.
Would you be able to get these two transported to the ship at the docks for us?
Sure thing. Just the dwarf's file. They did die of gonorrhea. Is that going to be a problem?
No,
Didn't know it could kill you, but that's what the cause of death is listed as.
We need to mention that to Beros later, but okay.
Like, this dwarf died of gonorrhea. What did he look like?
Yeah.
Right,
Just takes a picture. Have you ever?
Yeah, well, no one's claiming in a week, so we can release those for medical science. That's fine. Normally, it's getting incinerated, so I don't think we'll miss him anyway. And if it's for the amalgamate science teams, that'll be fine. It won't be the weirdest request I've ever made. Just need you to sign for them here. And she hands you for 2 forms, and they are identification forms, and they both said that you are signing them off as like your brother and sister. Just put your name and what their name is.
Holds to Cyrus.
And then yours, whatever you want. But nothing weird with them, please. That would be gross.
Grius. Cyrus. Lan.
Oh, right, that's great.
Started.
Perfect, love that. And, while you're here, if you two die, would you like to sign up be organ donors?
Sadly, I don't think we'll be dying here. As much I'd love to be dying of old age in this place.
Oh, well, you didn't die of old age, you know, heart attack and gonorrhea. Heart attack at 500 for an elf, that's nothing.
Well, I'd like to think that I'm a many couple of years off the heart attack yet.
You might have gonorrhea.
Think my wife would actually let me donate any of my body. She'll need it to bring me back.
That is a good point. Yeah, we're not allowed to donate.
What sort of fucked up shit are you all into?
Also, I'm pretty sure that I'm not allowed to die until I've paid off my half of the contract that I've made with him.
All right.
I
Look,
also,
if your science team is some kind of necromancer, it's not my business. But
I
maybe
also
just
don't
stop
think
talking. You know, give me some good, like, plausible deniability.
I think you're also not allowed to die until you've made good use of that body.
I don't know what that means.
Cyrus feels a little uncomfortable.
All right.
I'm just imagining if Cyrus had died like within the 48 hours mark, and Atlas is like, I just made that.
Return to manufacturer, it's a defect.
It's like whenever
This is still
someone
within warranty.
Yeah.
It's like whenever someone threw some perfectly good food off a fucking skyship.
Could you he will write down all the details and then just put at the bottom for the attention of Atlas and Astra. Slide that in medical bay. In it goes.
Sure, yeah, we can do that for you, no problem. That's grand. And just putting this on the Amalgamate's military account, yeah?
Yes.
That's perfect. If you could just sign this off, please. She see that the price sheet or written down, she's add 7 zeros too, and just slides it over. Just sign that off, please, for me. That'd be great.
Volgir will look at it. Volgir will look at it, knowing he's probably got the account, knowing the budget. Is it anywhere near the allotted budget?
It's way over. This person's doing something very quite dumb. And you know, so the bank details of the more can be scribbled out, and she put different ones down. There you go, just sign that, and then I'll get all processed.
Is it in chits or in gold?
It's in chits.
I will knock out. You said 7 zeros?
Yeah.
He'll knock it out, so it basically works out 1,000 chits a body, and just knock off the zeros to make that much. So it's 4 zeros, I think that would be.
Yep. She looks at it. You sign it off. Well, can't blame a girl for trying. And I've got your name,
I will give
Cyrus.
2 gold separately as well.
Oh, so generous. Thank you. Cyrus. Astra. Atlas. Grand. Lovely. Just in case anyone does come later and asking about him. Just point me in the right direction.
That's fine.
Just say it was for a good cause. Alright, well, thank you so much. Get that deputy ship for you. Any problems, my name's Cyrus, and you can come here anytime.
Oh, she does not know what she signed up for, giving herself that name.
That bitch is now liable for your hell contract. If he dies first, you're settled.
I will, in a very, very seriously joking term, just go, you just signed yourself up for a lot of shit there, as I walk out the door.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, probably. Bye. Leave.
Computer says new.
So prison next?
Prison.
While the boys are off to investigate the prison, Astra and Atlas, 2 corpses get wheeled through. What were the names you get them, Cyrus? Grace and
Glenn.
Grace and Glenn Cyrus. I think last name Cyrus. Come wheeled in. And then
Astra backs up into the corner, puts her earphones back on.
Yeah. The attendant who's wheeling them in on these gurneys comes in and it's like, oh yeah, just got some bodies here. Can you sign for these, please? Holds up a clipboard. Looks around like, what's wrong with that guy? And he looks at Nendir.
They have an infection.
Stay back. It's quite contagious.
Oh, just leaves. He just signs it. He's walking to sign it. Like, fuck that shit. No, just leaves.
I like the idea that he goes back to the lady in the place and just goes, yeah, I took it to some really high-tech military vessel and I got searched 18 times to get on the ship. I got 3 spells cast upon me.
And I saw
entered
this
the ship.
They got
guy
a
who's
guy
really
and he has some
affected.
kind of squid
And she's
disease.
just-
And she just said like,
going,
oh yeah, so he does have gonorrhea. I knew it. I could smell it a mile away, you know.
I just had the image of, you know, that cartoonish wide eye. Just as he's explaining it, she's just like, oh shit.
It wouldn't be
Oh,
phased.
shit.
I don't think she's smart enough to be fierce, you know.
Oh, maybe we should have used her as a guard.
Yeah. Yeah, Astra Atlas, anything you want to do? You got some bodies.
I'll also be like, okay, here we go, Astra, and just like turn like she's orange.
Outside the room.
Yeah. And Deer will consume the brains of both very, very eagerly. She still complains about like her head aching.
Okay, so at least we can keep you alive with dead things, but you need something alive. Your head get fixed. Or it's not hunger at all, and Cyrus just broke something in your brain.
Maybe.
In which case, I don't know how to fix that. Can you read my thoughts right now?
Make me wisdom saving throw.
$12.
Feel something rooting around in your head, but for a moment, before. See, she like winces a little bit in pain, and then you feel like that's stopping. She's like, it hurts to do, but I can just about do it. If I really concentrated a bit more, I could.
Okay.
What are you thinking about?
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
What are you thinking?
No, I was probably thinking, oh god, I'm gonna have to kill someone. Well, I'm gonna have to submit someone to be killed. How many people do you kill before you're a bad person?
He says to you, Atlas, if you're going to kill anyone, just kill me.
I said I would fix you. And I will try my hardest.
I don't want anyone else to die for me.
Well, hopefully we're just going to be giving you people who were going to die anyway. That's a net neutral on the world.
That seems like a grey area at best.
I do my best work in grey areas.
She like looks down at her like grey octopusy flesh, looks at you, and like her little like no hair, but the eyebrow like flexes up. Gross. Meanwhile, Cyrus and Volgir, you go to the prison. You go to
As we're like walking to the prison, Cyrus like, so we are working for the council, official business. We're taking inmates on death row off the
Immediate
amalgamate.
death row.
We're transferring them to a prison planet.
Now, I'm going to pose the question here because I've heard of the case. They have the right to appeal it right up to the day of, like the hour before. So, what, are we just waiting for the guy to be wheeled in and then take him then?
Remember what happened to Atlas's parents. They had the right to appeal it once they got to the planet.
So what you're saying is we're intercepting them before we get to the planet, so it's even worse.
No, we're lying, Barros. We're telling them that we're gonna take them to a prison planet, but we're just taking them onto the ship to kill them.
Where's Barros?
Sir, I believe my comment isn't very common. I'm pretty sure he just called you Barros, sir.
Oh yeah, it's been a long day.
You can't use that excuse, Ryan. It's been a long day for many of
I
us.
don't know why I keep doing that. I keep saying Volgir when I mean Barros and Barros
It's
when I mean
because
Volgir.
they're married.
understandable with
It's
Atlas and
because
Astra.
they're married.
At least Atlas and Astra, the names are pretty
I
much the
don't
same.
mix
So
Atlas and Astra anymore. I mix some Barros and Volgir.
Yeah, we finally got
Different
used to
races.
that. Do they ever pair fucking us up now?
It's just Cyrus that's not, like, paired up. It's fine.
Loser. You have no one.
Cyrus is paired up, technically, with Atlas.
Exactly, you have no one.
They're quite different.
So, we're feigning that we're taking prisoners off the amalgamate. People that are on death row. Or do you want to try it a different way?
I don't know.
He just doesn't want to be here at all.
Because we're working for the council technically, so it's for a good cause technically.
There's a lot of things that are for a good cause. I don't think the council would outrightly approve of us feeding death row criminals to the enemy we're trying to destroy.
Well, we are also trying to study her.
But we also just spent, give or take, the best part of a week convincing them that these were the bad enemies, and we've now harbored one on the ship.
Yes, I know, Volgir, I know. I'm not happy about it either. I made sure that she got to the ship alive so we could study her by any means, but Atlas obviously has a problem with that.
Being yelled at and I'm not even here.
That's not nice, is it? It's not nice, is it?
Alice just sat in the medical bay like, I feel like someone's complaining about me. And I just look here like, it's you, Atlas. Everyone's complaining about you all the time.
Ash is there like, you think? We lost scrubbing down her fucking man by bleach.
You think? And she scrubs the residual brain matter off her tables.
Let's go in, but we're not pushing for it because I'm not getting fucking arrested.
I don't know if this was mentioned to Astra at all, but she's not comfortable at all.
Harry, do we have any sort of identification to say we're with the military currently?
Yeah, you probably have like something on your holostrap to like let you come and go to your own vessel, you know, like.
Right, I will. Okay, that's good to know. We will approach the prison.
Sure. I will say it's quite difficult to just rock up to the unescapable and be like, we're here to visit, you know, like...
Unless you're Volgir and Beros, in which case we get in and out, as we please.
But yeah, if you go to OSEC, then that will probably be the best. You go like to OSEC's like reception area, which you are quite familiar with at this point. You know, big glass shielding like over it.
Do they just go, are you here to book in for a room, sir?
Pretty much.
It's you guys again.
Yeah. Nope. We've got a new DM.
Come, Sylvie, take it away.
Take it away, Sylvie.
Take it away, Sylvie.
Less TPKs. Less chance of a TPK.
She TPKs so fast.
Yeah.
Actually, she wouldn't. She'd be like, okay, you're all fine, except, what's that? One of these characters has a squirrel? That squirrel's dead.
I killed the squirrel.
I killed that squirrel.
Like, no, that's not the whole point. You gotta like roll dice. Nope, squirrel's dead.
That squirrel? Dead. Do I get to eat the squirrel? That's not what this game is, Sylvie.
Okay, what do you want to do? You want to attack the monster? Give me a biscuit.
You want to roll a nat 20? 2 biscuit.
You're
20
gonna have
biscuits.
one of those, like, you're gonna have one of those patter buttons and just train her to kill, 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 kill.
But yeah, he like looks at you, probably like this like human guy, and he's like, all right, hello, can I help you guys at all? Anything I can help you with?
We're here to see probably the warden, I'd assume. To discuss some information of to do with the military and some potential research and stuff like that we need to yeah, I don't want to go into too much detail.
Luckily, it's probably a different warden than the time we escaped, because that guy got fired.
You want to speak to the warden of the inescapable?
Please.
All right. And they
It's gonna be Barros's grandfather now, isn't it? And I'm gonna be fucking like,
Oh
right.
no.
They put out a call,
Like, nope.
and
Like, I have to go, actually.
they send you, because they don't really have like, you know, waiting rooms or meeting rooms, because they are a security area, like a prison area. They send you into like an interview room, but not like a meeting room. It's like an interview room with like, you know,
It's the
one-way glass,
Yeah.
on one wall, that kind of stuff, and the doors lock whenever you go in, just because they're designed like that.
Cyrus looks at the mirror and is just like, huh, I didn't actually see this room last time I was here. They just sent me straight in.
They were
So
like,
just
go
before
to
he comes
jail.
in, just before he comes in, are we going down the route of carrying them, or are we just going down the route of we need research?
I mean, I think if we say, well, if we have to speak to the warden, it's probably better to be somewhat truthful than research.
Research, secret military mission. Yeah, research.
Yeah.
Cool.
The door opens up. Stepping in, you see a human man, gray beard, salt and pepper hair, wearing like, you know, OSEC uniform, and he walks in, and Cyrus, you recognize this individual.
Oh no.
You see who you would have once known as Colonel Xander Mason, who the last time you were aware of was serving as the Umphalis' head of OSEC.
Oh, so we got him demoted.
We did.
He's not going to help us in any way, shape, or form.
Kind of funny, though.
Well. Hello there, you two. If I'm not mistaken, you are working with someone who knows me. A few, maybe. I don't think I had the pleasure to meet either of you before, as he closes the door behind him. Cyrus, he doesn't seem to recognize you. Because you are different body.
Oh, yeah. So how does he know it's us that we work with?
You gave your fucking names.
You gave your names, IDs, and all that shit to like get this meeting even a little bit. It wasn't they were like, can we meet the warden? And it's like, who? Oh yeah, no, yeah, here, Jimbo job, sure, whatever you want, go on through. You had to like, we were at the like amalgamate security, and you know, like we're at this clearance level and shit.
Yeah. Fair enough.
What can I help you for?
Yeah, I don't. Well, we've come to this prison on a bit of a gathering expedition. As such, we're currently doing some research for the council, and we may require some specimens, living specimens, and we were wondering, have you got anyone due for death row?
For death row, we do have one individual queued up.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be someone we fucking know.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be one of the.
It's gonna be Tinkerbell or somebody.
We got Tinkerbell out of here. If she got herself back to do more crimes, that's on her.
Sunshine got sent to prison within like 12 hours of us being on the amalgamate.
Sunshine doesn't count. That's our special little boy.
They are they're not of this amalgamation of races. So they have no homeworld to be sent to for anything like that, so they're probably going to be sentenced here. If that would be of interest to you.
What race are they, and what was their crime?
I would need to check. But presumably something bad enough to be killed. I just know that I had some paperwork on my desk to deal with one and only come across this morning. Maybe call that fate.
He'll look at Cyrus.
Well, we're going to be stationed for
Rest of the day?
the rest of the day, so we have time.
We can wait here if you've got some paperwork that maybe can give some details.
Certainly. Let me go have a little search.
Thank you very much.
He leaves, locks the door behind him.
He's going to draw this out for as long as possible.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You've got sending, right?
Well, yeah, we've got hollow straps.
Yeah, but you also need to be able to cast magic to send it further afield, and I don't do magic, so...
I do magic. He will also... So, as soon as he leaves, Volgir will pull out on the table a deck of cards, a bottle of whiskey, and 2 glasses out of his bag of holding and go, I think we're going to be here a while.
Sure.
I should go
Go
on
fish.
adventures with you more often, Volgir.
It's the...
Man comes prepared!
Why do you think I married him?
Why do I feel like in the med bay it says that door closes, Ash is just like, something's not right.
Something horrible has happened.
Cyrus, you will recognize this bottle of whiskey as the last one that we started to share last time. It's the half bottle.
How romantic.
I hope you've got more in that bag.
Well,
The door opens up.
just quickly scatters everything back in.
25 minutes wait. Thank you for being so patient. Here is
no
the
worries.
file, and he just throws a little like dossier on the table.
I'll have a read.
Species.
I'll start reading out loud as
Sure.
I go.
Okay, cool. Hang on.
Oh god, he's gonna give it to me.
Yep, here you go.
I was only saying that so I didn't.
What you want to read out loud? Here you go.
No, he saw through my cheap trick of I don't want to read it. Repeat it again. God damn it, Harry! You're seeing through my cheap
Clever
tricks.
guys.
Yeah. Where is it? It's coming. I don't
It's
know where
coming.
it's coming though. Where am I looking?
It'll go to you directly.
Discord.
Yeah.
Do.
Do. Where?
The fact he has this written down to copy and paste is worst as well, because we definitely know it's someone that we know then.
You don't know this person. I just have a load of NPCs that I can call on any time.
I like this idea. Just a character Word doc of 100
Well, it might have been
NPCs.
someone that could have been of significance.
Not
Yeah.
anymore.
It's a storyline we never followed.
Yep. Reduce, reuse,
Oh.
recycle.
Never had a chance.
We're gonna meet this guy and he's gonna be our favorite NPC, and we're like, "Oh, sorry, buddy, you're brain food."
There you go.
Right. Oh my god, that's a dossier and a half. Right.
Someone's
So-
life we're playing with. I think it's just shy of 300 words.
That sounds about right. But I will read through it and then skim read backwards. So,
While Volgir reads, why don't we take a little break? And then we'll pick it up in a second. And we're back. All eyes on Volgear. By all eyes, I mean Beros and Xander. Not Beros, Cyrus. Fuck, I did it. I did it. Shit. I got the Masons confused in my head.
We need to wear, like, name badges.
Yeah. I will just read through this dossier before I say anything and just go through.
Okay, I've got my emotional support dog.
As I'm holding it, I will just look at Cyrus and just go, I'll look at Cyrus as I've read it. Like 5 minutes later, I've read the way through it. Look at Cyrus and go, Cyrus, I think we found the closest thing to Nendir that isn't Nendir.
What do you mean?
So we have a Knoll.
A Knoll?
Who's 31 years old.
Right.
Who is done counts of murder and ritualized cannibalism using psionic experimentation, sabotage of restricted psionic frequencies using aboard captured vessels, resisting arrest, and possession of the Book of Hunger volumes 4 through 6.
This guy sounds useful as shit.
I think gnolls are cannibalistic by nature.
They're also not a native species of the amalgamate, so their rituals would not be respected here.
Ah.
They're technically part of the Draconid Concordat.
Would you? The question is, do you know this, Cyrus?
I think. Well, he might.
Cyrus is jumping to a conclusion, but you can make a history check if you want to know for sure.
Sure.
But you would definitely know they're not amalgamates. So if they are cannibalistic by nature, that's not a protected characteristic. The same way, you know, the gift might have a protected characteristic of shooting guys called Henry.
That's a 15.
Gnolls do engage in some ritualistic cannibalism. It's quite a normal thing for gnolls.
Yeah, I think that's actually like a thing they do. Something about no body made to waste. If your loved one dies, you can eat them, so a piece of them is always with you. It's something weird like that, but I'm pretty sure that's what they do.
Okay. He will look at the warden and just go, so what's the reason for this triple seal restraints and psionic dampeners?
They have some kind of mind-altering function. They can perform people around them. Best to keep distant. Seems to be musically based. Yes.
Side question: do you have any spare psionic dampeners that?
Oh my god, is this a bard?
That we
Is
can
this
borrow?
just a Knoll bard?
No bard, no bard.
Do you have any a couple psionic dampeners that maybe we could, or anywhere we could buy them? Through the military's
they
account.
are normally for sale, but I'm sure you could acquire some if you go to the right quartermaster. I know we were given one specially to aid us in apprehending this individual.
So if we took this person off you, would we get them with the person? If I can get the right transfer of requirements and whatnot.
You would need to get them from that quartermaster. I wouldn't have any to give away. Unless, of course, you do take this one, then you're welcome to pry it out of their head.
Oh, is it in their head? Okay. Implant. And
Ooh.
do you... Yeah, you see where I'm going
you
with
look
this,
at them and
Cyrus.
it's like stuck in like their ear. Like it's just like it almost looks like a ear pod, like it's like stuck in, but you don't know how deep it goes.
Cyrus is seeing where Volgear is going with this.
I've just picked up what you're putting down.
That's a surgery she does not want to undertake.
Would you just quickly, for my own notes here, just tell me the name of that quartermaster? Just ask.
He looks at his hollow strap, his few buttons. They are a Thrycreen.
Oh, Thrycreen. Of course it's a Thrycreen.
And they are called, phonetically, Geeks and Tax.
Geeks and tax.
Tax. Cyrus, you heard that as well. Between the two of us, I think we might be able to get that. Hopefully. Would you have any contact for that?
He's on the main OSEC level. If you go look for him there, I'm sure they can put you in contact.
Cool. I will. Thank you for that. That's probably our next stop.
Are you taking this one or not?
I will show Cyrus the document as well, and just kind of, I will forward it on to you now as well.
Big document.
All 300 words.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, I can't do it because it's too long. It's.
Nitro. I'll send it to him.
I think we should probably take. Yeah, we can take him off your hands.
I've got it sorted. I'm just splitting it up.
Cool.
Yeah. I think we can. There you go. Have fun. I've got it split into 2 messages because someone has Discord Nitro and I don't.
Discord a lot.
Yeah, I think we can take him with us.
Yeah, I think we take him.
I'll have her ready for transfer.
Right.
Would we be requiring her to provide the security escort or?
Yes, she'll be ready for collection from the Unescapable. I think that some of your crew will know where that is.
Yes.
Me.
His eyes will dart left and right with Cyrus.
I will have her ready tomorrow morning.
Right. We'll bring some new some additional security tomorrow.
Marvelous.
Do we need any sort of precautions?
I think you can keep the dossier, and you can make your own conclusions on that. But she was due to die today, so you've given her at least one more. Very generous.
Right.
Cyrus looks at the floor.
Right. Let's go.
I just absolutely love this fucking
Thank
knoll
you.
now.
He goes out.
Thank you very much.
Opens the door. You guys can
Thank
leave.
you very much, Warden.
Replacement pet? No?
As he leaves, he will be very thankful and kind of like, thank you very much. Thank you for taking the time out of your very busy day to help us with this.
You're welcome.
And we'll leave.
Yep.
Successful, I guess.
I don't know. We've either as we walk out. I don't know. We may have someone we're gonna kill, or someone that may give us insights. Don't know which one this is gonna be.
Yep, me neither. But hey, if we can extract that psionic implant, maybe we can use it on India.
Well, why don't we go quick to the OSEC main level and see if we can get a new one, just in case.
Yes, let's do that.
So we'll head to the main level. I will probably message people saying where we're going if anyone wants to meet us.
Sure. You will receive a call from Volgir that he's going to the OSEC main level. If anyone wants to come and meet up.
Just in case.
Aster wants to pay but responsibilities.
Ferris will go and meet up with Volga.
So Barros should join Cyrus and Volgir?
As you turn up, Volgir will just go, so, do you know someone called Xander? Is this the person you were staying away from? Is this your grandfather?
Oh, it was 100%. I'm pretty sure it was his grandfather.
You met my grandfather?
Yeah, he's now the warden of the Unescapable Prison.
He got demoted.
Oh, yeah, that's a shame.
You don't seem too unimpressed by that, but I don't blame you. Granted, from what I hear from the rest of the party.
We have our history, but he was good at his job, so, I don't really wish kind of ill on him. I don't celebrate his downfall.
Mm. Who knows? You might have a lot more.
The
I feel like
good news
Bros
is
is
I don't
there
think he
like, I don't
recognized me.
celebrate his downfall. I feel like if you go back and tell Alice, she's like, get fucked.
Yeah, so
Aster's Aster.
We got
Fuck that
we got
guy.
2 bits of good information off him. So we've got a prisoner, death row prisoner, coming our way, who it's a knoll. So we're a bit umming and ahhing on whether the knoll is actually should be on death row, but they have psionic powers, so they have a high psionic dampener. So we're on the way to the quartermaster and the main OSEC to see if we can get a new psionic dampener, because it might help with our problem in the medical bay.
That sounds like a good idea. Obviously, I think I would prefer if this psionic dampener would help, so we didn't have to, kill anyone that didn't need to be killed. Especially if it sounds like they might be in prison for just upholding their tradition.
Yeah, that was my thinking as well.
Yeah, my theory was we either take them and we have the option, or we don't take them and they die anyway today. So
yeah, that's fair.
It now sits with us.
Oh, I got a random notification for like a payment request on our system for like 2,000 chits, but it was uncategorized, and it wasn't to like any organization. It was just to a personal account. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, just that's fine. I've signed it off.
Okay, that's fine.
That's literally yeah. Let's just say there was some haggling to be had with that, and there was a lot of zeros before I got involved.
The good news is we got brains, though.
Yeah, it's to deal with our problem in the medical hold.
Oh, so it's just a butcher?
No,
Kind of.
You'd like to hope so.
To deal with
This
our
is not
problem
our-
in the medical bay, not Nendir. Atlas.
This is not our second
rodeo.
This is not our first shopping spree. This is the second, if not third place. This is the 4th place we've been to now that we're going to OSEC. The first trip was very successful with free goods given, so I've kind of pushed a contract his way for a bit of food for the ship, because I thought it would be a bit of a bonus for him because he was giving us all these brains for free. The second one required payment. The third one is just a transfer of assets, let's say. The fourth one will require payment. And we also need to provide a security detail to escort from the unbreakable prison in the morning.
Oh, I mean, I can go sort that out.
Yeah, we need an escort for the death row prisoner. I'm happy to go down there myself as well.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be too much trouble.
I will go down. It would be good to see my grandfather, if not to see the smirk on my face when I see him.
Right, you can come with us then, and maybe we'll bring Sunshine or someone else with us.
Yeah,
I think we'll. Yeah, we can
Someone
bring
that's not
Sunshine.
gonna-
We've got a
someone
security
that's not going to
detail on
ask.
the-
Yeah, but someone that's not going to ask too many questions. And why are we bringing a death row prisoner to the ship? Anyway, we're going on to the main ASOC level. OSOC. There. Yeah, OSOC.
sec.
Thank you.
I got you, buddy.
My tongue's just given up today.
So dampeners.
It might be a good backup, or at least temporary thing to
Well, here's the thing: will they just block her psionic ability, or doesn't like she feed off that shit? Will it starve her?
That's the question, but maybe the research team might be able to revert it so that she can't outwardly use her powers. Similar to the lead kind of idea, maybe it's a secondary system. If she becomes out of control, you use it as like an emergency, like a fire,
like a kill switch,
like a fire suppression system. You kind of have it, you turn it on, and suddenly gets a completely. But we'd have to test this, and I don't think Atlas would be very happy with the testing because it may cause harm to thing. But we could maybe test it once without telling her what the potential.
Yeah, we'll be like, hey, this is perfectly fine. Beep, whoops.
Shit. Sorry, we won't do it again. I think that's the best we're going to get.
Works for me.
Works for me. Beros, any disagreements with that?
No. Obviously, you run the risk if this goes wrong and does any harm, then you've got an angry owl to deal with, but I'll leave that.
I always have an angry owl to deal with.
I'll leave that to the husband.
I probably won't be even in the room when you test it, but I mean, as long as it's not like, you know, it doesn't do permanent damage, then I don't see a problem.
I don't think it would do. I think it might just help us avoid what happened on the shuttle.
Well, this is the thing. Can our enemies suffer psychological damage from being cut off from their allies? These are questions for the research team.
Right.
Who are we meeting?
On we go to the meeting.
So you go on, follow the instructions, eventually find yourself at the OSEC quartermaster's office of a certain Thrycreen, who gestures you all in. He's sat on a little chair. There's like a little window kind of in front of him, and it has this like little mesh with like a little like rod propping it up, and he's like, and you hear in your head, "Hello there. What do you want?"
No, hello. We've been redirected here by the warden of the unescapable prison. We're interested in the psionic dampener that you currently have helped them procure for the inmate. We are currently taking control of the inmate, but we have the potential of maybe needing this in the future. So we were just curious about procuring said technology.
Yes, it is normally used for Gith Zerai. It disrupts their psionics, makes them more palatable. It has a few side effects.
What kind of side effects?
Minor loss of directional hearing, tinnitus, migraines. If installed incorrectly, the implant being misaligned can be quite brain-deading, as it were. Oh, and forced extraction is quite painful, unless done properly.
There is some way of maybe changing the system to be like an area effect if we say line a room to prevent harm to outside the room.
I think you are misunderstanding my job. People requisition items and I provide them. I do not make them. I have nothing to do with that process. That is a research and fabrications team problem.
Well, that's good that we have our own research team then. So do you have one of these available, and how much is it going to
turns
cost our
around
ship?
and like one of his arms reaches out, starts typing on a keyboard, and he is looking at a screen, scratching his face with one of his arms. One of his arms like scratches the back of his neck, and the last arm scratches his ass. And he's like, "Let's see here. I have one left in stock."
Brilliant. Is it something that we could procure for our research purposes?
What security clearance do you have?
Oh, bloody hell, what one did we get given? Fucking hell.
Omega? I can't remember.
You're just calling out random words.
Yeah. No,
Alpha Centauri.
I don't actually have it noted.
Pick one.
Huh?
Pick one. Fuck it.
One sec.
X.
Let me see. Let me see
What clearance do we have?
I don't know. I
Level-
just use my identification. Here, check my
Level E?
identification.
or level A? Which way are we going? Level E or level A? Up or down, people? Pick one.
Up.
Up, as in C, D, E, or
High, as high as you. No, the top.
like A.
Yay.
A, right. Clearance A.
Say,
I'm guessing.
Cool. Oh, why are you here? Let me see. Pass.
I will pick up my pass.
Clearance 8. Okay, that makes more sense. Next time, just give pass.
Right, I will make a note of this.
Clearance
level
8. That's what you had.
I just went off based on what you messaged me because it had A, B, C, D on it, so I just went, fuck it must be a...
For the prison, not for...
Yeah, I took a guess.
It's fine. You guys have always been there. Okay.
How high does it go, out of curiosity?
Highest I have seen is 17.
17.
Yes.
We're about halfway there.
Yeah, we're about halfway.
It likely goes higher. Okay. Here you go. Sign here. Slides over a little, touchpad screen.
I will assess the touchscreen pad. Is there anything of note that I need to read, or is it just a case of signing it?
It's like a sign for release of one-time psionic dampener, clearance
Sign
level 8 prerequisite. Thank you. Slides it back. I hope it helps. You will likely need a surgeon to install it.
Good thing we have a couple of them.
To remove it, if you so require.
Good to know. Thank you very much. Where do we pick this up? Or is it going to be brought to us?
Just taps the little basket he slid towards you. Just right in front of you.
Sorry,
I am blind. I am very sorry.
It is okay.
I'm used to things I sign for being
Shipped.
heavier and requiring shipping.
I'm
Very
a
rare I can
quartermaster.
put them in my
I'm
pocket.
used to having to get things delivered myself. I don't like to get things delivered.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Leave he little grate closes back up again. You head on?
I think we can head back to the Umbral Sphere now. I think we've got everything.
Yeah.
Umbral Spear.
Head back to the ship. By the time you'll get back, it's probably evening time. After all this day's events and, gathering all the bits and pieces. And your research team have successfully completed their research on the Illithid. So Kyrene gathers you all probably down in the medical bay.
I like to imagine when they were like, okay, we've gathered all the research we can. Corinne just starts kicking and she's like, fuck you for everything you put me through. This is research also.
Therapy. This is therapy.
Astra's there like, I kind of want to join, but I'll hold back.
Go on, go kick it. Go kick the body. Kick the body, Astra.
No, I swear to do no harm. No harm to
It's already dead. Kick
Dead.
the body.
No. I don't want to touch it unless I have to.
If we
Cyrus will
find
go over and kick it
Well,
for.
I'll tell
if
you
we
what,
find
I'll
another
get-
one, we can just string it up like a pinata and all take turns just whacking it.
I'll tell you what, I'm more than happy to do it for you.
Okay.
Volgir will give it an extra fucking heavy kick, probably half for himself and half for Astra.
Are you all done talking?
Yes.
Sorry.
Good. I just want to make sure you're all fully aware of what we've uncovered. So, looking at the actual cadaver, this one you provided from us, the cell level, at a cell level, this is an elf. Doesn't look like an elf, I know, but it is an elf. They have had a few changes. The skin now secretes a mucus polysaccharide film. There are also a severe. You are aware of a voice box. The voice box has almost been. It looks as if someone had swallowed acid. It has been melted away, still partially there, but very difficult to use, forcing a more, we assume, telepathic communication to be natural. There's also, looking at the muscle and dermal layers, the veining appears to be slightly bioluminescent, and responsive to any psionic induction, which seems to be almost through every little bit of these creatures. Viewing the live specimen very helpful. Their skin seems to fluctuate based on mood at times. They also appear to be emitting a very faint psionic aura around themselves. And they seem to be capable of effectively almost like the elf's trance function. I don't know if this is because this live specimen it also gives celluloid level elven. However, where an elf normally would require about 4 hours to trance, this individual seems to be able to do it in only 1. Other things we found is, not to go too deep into it, the brain is about 3 times bigger than that of an average elf. So severe cranial growth there. It looks like in the cadaver, a brain scan, most memories have been suppressed or severed as part of that growth. In the live subject, it seems like their brainwave is still fully functional across the board. However, it's hard to tell exactly the difference. A dead creature gives a very unresponsive brain scan, as I'm sure you're aware. The primary communication, like I said, it seems to be telepathic due to their psionic nature. And they also have quite an interesting digestive and feeding system. The stomach still exists, however, it doesn't do much anymore. It doesn't even produce acid, really. It seems to act more as a holding cell that is then absorbed back into the system. The true digestion, if you would, and you see, like, I put like images and photos behind themselves. Like, if you see here, normally in a elf or human or dwarf, most of us, we have a central esophagus that goes down to our stomach. You'll notice here they have the esophagus, which you would expect, but they also have this, and then you see this like branch that goes up as opposed to down. This seems to be some kind of secondary esophagus.
That's what Nendir meant when she said her brain felt hungry.
Yes, the best we can describe is nothing actually. There's no, there's nothing there that would cause normally an esophagus works by contraction, pushing the stuff down. That secondary pathway is lined with almost like psionic cilia, like little small hairs that flick something light or non-existent almost up there. But it seems like they rely on some kind of psionic nourishment. Further scanning the live subject suggests this one has not received any in some time. They are degrading as a result. If they continue to not have live subjects, it is very likely they're going to end up more like one of those thralls you've encountered before. Similar in that sense. They require that psionic charge to keep themselves cognitive.
Is there any way to synthesize that?
I would require more time. I was simply looking into how these creatures work and what they can do. But what we can take away from this very strongly is that the psionics here are a biological phenomenon. They're not necessarily pure arcana. Their telepathy is this kind of field effect, which is tied to this enlarged brain of theirs. And their primary substance, although physical brain matter is required for the husk, the shell, the body, whatever you want to call it, to actually continue their minds to function, they do require psionic resonance of some kind.
Would the psionic, that any living creature, would that have to be a living creature of intelligence?
I would assume the more intelligent creature, the more psionic energy it has, and therefore the more nourishing it would be. You could probably give them...
could probably do lots of livestock.
Potentially, but that would be similar to like trying to feed a human nothing but sweets. The nourishment wouldn't be all there, if that makes sense. And they would feel more, they would be full up, I think is maybe more the concern before they could consume it all. The question this leaves for us is, if we could find a way to isolate this psionic resonance in the brain, I wonder if we could make some artificial psionics of our own and maybe implant them into our own people and use the weapon against them. And I wonder if that would also allow this kind of hive communication as well. Would that help us with that? Something that I'm very interested in studying further, and we haven't really had much time with the live subject. I would love to know if Illithid can dream, and if they do dream, if it is shared. But she seems to be outside this current effective radius of the hive. I don't think she's connected at the moment.
I worry if she is connected, she won't be friendly anymore.
Maybe, but if she's asleep when it happens, might not wake up. Do Illithids dream? Squiddy sheep.
A sheep, but all of the wool is tentacles?
Yes. Maybe. That would be the least surprising thing I have seen since dealing with these Illithid. They revolt me.
What do a Illithid dream of when they take a little Illithid snooze?
Unfortunately, that's all I can really gather, but I think we've gained quite a lot in the last 24 hours. I hope it helps.
It does.
I'm going back to the med bay.
Of course. Atlas is back to the med bay. Rest few of these studies kind of all before you laid out. And think on what to do next. And I guess, maybe not necessarily for yourselves, but eventually night comes and sleep is required. You bed down for the night in your respected rooms or med bays if you're still sleeping in those. And following morning you wake up, and you all rise and prepare yourself for the day. None of you hear this, but as an audience, I suppose we do in a sense. You hear a klaxon rings out. Several barred doors, a large vault door swings aside and open, and standing chained to a wall with their head down in this orange jumpsuit with the numbers D7-191 layered across the side. You see this gnoll. They have like their hair is like shorn a little bit. They have like weird like red patterns up along their face. Their arms are covered in tally marks that have been scratched into them. And as the door opens, they look up, and these bright purple eyes look forward, and this big
They got a little elephant in them
toothy
too.
smile ripples across them, and then they say,
So you're finally here to let me out then? Good. I've been waiting for this for some time.
that's where we're going to stop for tonight.
One side of Atlas must save Nendir. Other side of Atlas, new pet, new pet, new pet.
Oh,
And on the new pet train, that's where we're going to stop for tonight. Thank you for joining us. Bye bye. Thanks for coming. Terry right at the end there. It's always the fucking way.